Mr. Washington, would you introduce yourself? Tell us your name, DOC number.
My name is James Washington, my DLC number 44776.
All right, Mr. Washington. Mr. Washington, you're classified as a third felony offender. You're currently serving a 30-year sentence for armed robbery in Caddo Parish. You were sentenced in April of 2007. Your parole eligibility date was May the 9th, 23. You don't earn good time. And you have a full-term date, May 7th, 2033. Does all that sound correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your case was assigned to me, so I'm going to take the lead on the interview. So how long have you been in jail on the armed robbery?
Since 2002, February the 13th.
21 years?
Yes, ma'am.
So you've served 21 years of your 30-year sentence.
Yes, ma'am.
And as I mentioned, you're a third felony offender, and what I have is 1998, second-degree battery.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And you were given the opportunity for probation, that was revoked. Then there was a 1999 forgery. You received 3 years concurrent with the previous sentence. And then we have this terrible crime at the liquor store.
Yes, ma'am.
What was your involvement?
I didn't have no weapon. I was just there when she was passing the money, I just got the money.
So tell us exactly what happened that day or night.
Okay, the day we went in the liquor store to rob it, right? And the dude up the hand the gun and shot the lady. And I fainted and I came back and then we left out the door.
Say that again. So what did you do?
Well, she put the money on the counter, I got the money.
You took it out of the cash register?
No, ma'am, she laid it on the counter.
And then he shot her and y'all ran.
Yes, ma'am.
And your co-defendant is on death row.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you enter a plea agreement?
I didn't hear you, ma'am.
When you were convicted or sentenced, did you enter a plea agreement with the district attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was that agreement?
Well, the plea agreement is what the plea agreement was now, you say? I don't understand what you're saying, the plea agreement.
When did you take a deal from the DA?
They gave me 30 years.
Was that a deal? You agreed to it?
Yes, ma'am. If that one, they're gonna try to give me life or something.
Right. You were originally charged with first-degree murder.
Yes, ma'am.
And so to avoid that charge, you pled guilty for the 30-year sentence.
Yeah, and they broke it. Yes, ma'am.
Right. So having said all that, why should we grant you early release earlier than 30 years that you agreed to?
Because they were, I did 20 years, ma'am. I learned what I did. I didn't shoot nobody.
So what have you done for the past 20 years?
Well, then I went to school a little bit, trying to learn a little something, better myself.
What kind of little stuff did you learn?
Well, then I kind of reading a little bit better.
What other programs? I don't have any certificates in my record. I don't have anything that you've completed in the record in 20 years.
Okay, when I was in Winfield, I was taking those classes. And when I came here, I actually later she didn't let me have none.
So you haven't done anything?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
What have you completed?
I haven't completed no classes up here. We're in the Winfield.
So you were at Winfield for
Since 2007.
yes, 2007 to 2019. So 12 years at Winfield. What classes did you complete?
These are management.
Where's your
Yes,
certificate? You got
I
a
don't
certificate?
have them with this certificate. I must have lost it when I was going back and forth when they'd be shaking down and stuff, when they'd be taking your boxing shower shoe when they're taking the whole dome down, shaking their whole dome down.
Right, so you think when they shook down your property, they may have taken your certificate?
Yeah, they'll be throwing your papers and stuff away in your clothes.
Right, I understand. Well, I want you to know that there is strong opposition to an early release for you, for you to get out of jail early. Let me, the sentencing judge, well, the judge, the first JDC, first judicial district, they are opposed. The DA's office is opposed because you are an active, even though you weren't the shooter, you were an active participant in the crime. The Shreveport police chief is opposed. So you have a lot of opposition. You have not been able to complete programs to help you rehabilitate yourself. I'm just having a hard time with your case. Let me ask the officer, is she still in the room with you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm
Is
here.
there anything, he's been there for a few years. Is there any programs available to him in Claiborne?
Yes, ma'am, he can get his GED here. They have Ashland University. I'll get with the director here and see if she can get him in some programs, but he is a trustee here. He works, he helps out on the hall. He's actually my sewing man, and he goes out and work every day on the tractor crew.
He's got lots of jobs.
Yes, ma'am, he has several that he does here.
Well, good. So, Mr. Washington,
Ma'am,
I'm pleased to know that you've got several jobs. You're a trustee, and she says you're doing well. The fact that you go drive a tractor tells me they trust you. But I think you got to have some programs. And as she said, they have some programs that you could involve yourself in. Have you asked?
Okay, excuse me. I would try to get in some, but my reading level kind of like, messed up. I went to school for 12 years, right? But I was in special ed.
I understand. They can help you with that.
All right.
That doesn't mean that you just don't try. I mean,
I know. I try a lot. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't give up for nothing.
You don't have any questions? Okay, Mr. Washington, I'm sorry to say that I can't vote for you today. I'm not convinced that you won't go out and reoffend again, and not having the programs under your belt that I think you need. I can't vote for you today, so I'm going to vote for you. She said she can help you get enrolled in a program. You need to do that. My vote today is to deny your parole.
Okay, now listen, ma'am. You hear me again?
Got to vote. Mr. Rachel.
Madam Chairman, my vote is the same for the same reasons.
And Mrs. Wise.
Mr. Washington, you got opportunities now. It's kind of, you're not comfortable with the education part. You just rather not. You rather be doing stuff with your hands. I get that, but trust the wisdom of this board and start taking some programs and reapply as soon as you're eligible for a rehearing and be able to show your certificates. Ask your wife to be here. They have a transition plan. Go ahead and get all that planned out. But if you're successful, where you're gonna live, how you're gonna support yourself, come back with all that in place. But today, my vote is to deny as well. Best wishes to you.
All right. So today, sir, your parole's been denied. That concludes our business in Claiborne. We're going to sign off. Actually, we're going to adjourn. It's 12:28. Thank you.